Today is the second leg of our Europa League tie against Real Sociedad, where we're 3-1 up from the first leg in sunny Spain. I also have cool new lights. Well, I hope they're cool. Well, if you think they are cool and they look fine, let me know in the comments. Hello and welcome to another episode of Sleeping Giant. I'm Dan and we are managing Blackburn Rovers in this Sleeping Giant save. Today we play Real Sociedad in the second leg, as I just mentioned, of the second knockout round of the Europa League. We won 3-1 in the last episode. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. Why haven't you watched it if you didn't watch it? You shouldn't be watching the second leg today. But, mind you, I've spoiled the result for you anyway if you didn't watch it. So you might as well carry on watching this now. But if you do fancy it, go and watch it. If you are new to the channel and you haven't watched my videos previously, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like the video today. And once you subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell as well, because you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Now then, that bit's done. Let's show you what happened last time out since the Real Sociedad away leg where we played Aston Villa. It was a top-notch performance for us against Aston Villa, where we were absolutely rampant. Travis knocked a ball in early. Bradley Dack hit a lovely goal which went straight under Quieter, the Aston Villa keeper. We went 1-0 up there. In the 36th minute, we doubled that lead. Bogar put a lovely ball across and Adam Armstrong's header into the far corner made it 2-0. It was then 3-0 just before half-time. Bogar backheel to Calvin Phillips. Little bit of trickery, found Bogar, first time strike on the turn, made it 3-0 on half time. It was soon to be 4-0 in the 63rd minute. Adam Armstrong, little chip to the back post. Bogar was there to volley home, another smart finish from him. 4-0 we lead. It was then 5. Dack's ball in, headed down by Davenport, and Fabio Silva I think got the final touch. Then Balotelli brought one back for Aston Villa. But it finished Aston Villa 1, Blackburn 5. So this is the team we have picked to face Real Sociedad in the home leg. It's Butland in goal, Bell, Lenihan, Adarabioyo and Yambe, Travis and Phillips in midfield, Bogar and Armstrong out wide, Dack playing in just behind Fabio Silva. We're playing at the 5-6 game today, so it's an early start for us. And I know we've got 3 away goals, but we're taking no chances in this. We're coming into this game giving ourselves the strongest chance possible of going through, and I know we've given ourselves a very good opportunity already, but we don't want to show complacency. We don't want to weaken the team in any way, shape or form. We want to make sure the job is done today and we get through to the next round. And they've already drawn the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, and it's really weird. I was going to show you all of that, but it's weird. Currently there's about 8 teams that it's showing that can face each other in the semi-final. It's ridiculous. It's like us or Sociedad or so-and-so and so-and-so. It's really strange. And there we've got a early goal, and it's Jeremy Bogar. Lovely strike. Only 30 seconds on the clock and we've gone 1-0 up. It's terrific. 4-1 on aggregate now. And I was waffling on about the draw. And let's have a look at Lenihan. Played it out wide to Bogar. He took it down, looked like with his arm, but we're not complaining. That was an easy goal, wasn't it? Through the keeper. There's been a lot of through the goalkeeper goals, hasn't there? But we take it. We're 4-1 up on aggregate. Surely we're through. We're not going to throw this away, especially if we go and get a second goal. That would be wonderful, and then we can maybe start to bring some players off at half time. But they've got to score 3 goals either way here, Real Sociedad, and that would be to take it to extra time. But if we can, as I said, if we can just get another goal, it should end it. And we don't want to give the ball away like that and then give them opportunities to come forward. Here's Costa coming forward for Sociedad. Dispossessed in the midfield. Good battling from our boys there. Bell on the ball now. Here's Lenihan into Travis. Lovely ball out wide to Bogar. Well, it wasn't. It was intercepted. Here comes Sociedad, who are going to be pretty rampant now because they know they have to score 3 goals at least to take it to extra time, and they pulled one back. It's Cole Toko Ikambi, and 16 minutes gone. They'll probably fancy their chances getting a goal this early. It's pretty much what we didn't want. We didn't want to give them a sniff, and we've gone and done that. Poor defending. Porto had loads of space, didn't he? And then no one is on Ikambi at all. He's got right between Lenihan and Tosin Adarabioyo. And it's 1-1, but it's 4-2 on aggregate. Surely we're still not going to be caught, hopefully. But this is Football Manager. Anything can happen. So 28 minutes in. we're still absolutely dominating. It's still doable for Sociedad for sure. They can still score 3 goals in the second half, but two without reply will make it. It'll be extra time, and we don't want it to go to extra time, do we? We don't want to throw this lead away. We're going to tell the boys. Let's tell them that. Don't drop your performance levels. I think it's not comfortable enough to make any changes at half-time, start resting people for the weekend. So we'll carry on as we are. Phillips has been booked, and we are going to tell him to ease off tackles. We don't want him out for the quarterfinals. We're approaching the hour mark already. This game is flying by, which is good for me. It's good with me. I don't want any highlights, and we want to end it at 1-1. We'll take it right now, and that's why I was just about to make a change. A highlight hits, ball's in. Tosin Adebayo had a chance there and really saves. He should have scored from there. That was a golden opportunity for us, and this highlight isn't over by all means. Sociedad are coming forward now, or are they? Bogar has dispossessed him, has he? He has. Has he not? He has. Bogar into Silva, but it's cleared away. And Lenihan picks up the loose ball, launches one up to Fabio Silva, flicks it on for Bogar. This is a good chance to wrap it up, and Bogar! I thought that had gone into the far corner, but it hasn't. It was a good save from the keeper. There's still only 20 minutes remaining. It's still 1-1. We still lead 4-2 on aggregate. Bogar's ball in, cleared away. And that was a really strange highlight, that one. Now we can actually make a change. And so, who shall we change? That's the big question. Dak's going to come off, Eze on, and I think Helder Costa for Armstrong as well. That could be the other change for now. And we'll save the other ones. Waste a bit of time around the 80th minute mark, which is only in 5 minutes time. Well, in game time, probably about 20 seconds in real video time. Tosin on the ball now. I thought he'd just run that straight out of play. Really bizarre football there. Nyambe back to Adebayo. So Tosin, the media approached us and said, would we like to make him permanent, as they do in Football Manager? We said yes, we'd love to bring him to the club permanently at the end of the season, and apparently Pep Guardiola turned around and said it's a possibility, so maybe that deal can happen in the summer. Bogar's in the box. Is that a penalty? I think it is a penalty. It is. He points to the spot. No need for VAR there. Or is he going to go over there? He's not. What's happening here? Is he going to send him off as well? Go on, send him off. Rub salt into the wound, and he has. It's his second yellow card, and Modibo Sagnan has been sent off. Eze steps up with a penalty, and that is game, set and match. 2-1. Eze scores his 5th goal of the season. We're 5-2 up on aggregate against a good Real Sociedad side. I must remind you, they are 3rd in the league, challenging Barcelona and Real Madrid for the La Liga title. So this is a huge, huge result for us. And who are we going to change now? Who needs a little bit of a rest? We might take Phillips off because of his yellow card. We don't want him suspended for the next round. That would be disastrous. And I think the way the draw came out, we would be away. Whoever we play, one of the 8 teams that we could possibly play, will be away in the first leg again, which really suits us, and it's going to be full time. Blow the whistle, ref. We have won again at Ewood Park in Europe. It's finished Blackburn 2, Real Sociedad 1, 5-2 on aggregate. Absolutely fantastic, and we couldn't have asked for more of that. And let me ask for any more, I should say. But let's have a look then. Let me show you what I was talking about. So if you go to the quarter-final, I suppose it's sorted itself out now because a lot of the teams have been eliminated. Maybe it was a semi-final. Yeah, look at that. Milan or Fenerbahce or Blackburn, but you can imagine for them results of the second leg, that was like an 8-team list. It was ridiculous. But so in the quarter-final, we will face Milan or Fenerbahce, and that will be tasty. And terrible news has just come in. Calvin Phillips, even though we took him off on his yellow card, he's going to miss the quarter-final because that was his. How many yellow cards is that he got? Does it even say? It doesn't even say how many. Oh, there we go. It's in the bit before. He picked up his 3rd yellow card of competitions, which means he is out of the next round, which is, I assume it's just the first leg. Phillips should, however, be available for the second leg, yes. And it's against Milan, isn't it? It is against Milan. It didn't actually come up here at all who we've actually got. But maybe it did and I just missed it. But AC Milan is the game that he's going to miss. So he's going to miss the opportunity to play in the San Siro in front of pretty much 76,000 people. And he's one of our key players. So that's going to be a bit of a miss for us in midfield. So it's Wolves for us in the Premier League, and this is the team we've gone with. We've made a couple of changes to freshen it up a little bit. It's Butland in goal, Bell, Lenihan, Adebayo and Nyambe, Travis, Phillips, Bogar, Eze, Costa and Armstrong. So Silva and Dak have dropped to the bench. I think there was a couple more, maybe that was it actually. But that's the team. Wolves are in pretty poor form. They're currently 12th in the division. I think they've won 1 of the last 5, and I think we should be aiming to win this game, but it's going to be a tricky one. You know, it's a European hangover, so it's probably going to be a 2-0 victory to Wolves, I'm guessing, because that's been the pattern when you play European games. There you've got a really tall player in the team. He was a monster. I don't know who he was. He looks absolutely huge. Anyway, so if we look at the league then, we're currently a point behind Tottenham in 6th. We're miles off Champions League now. We're 11 points behind Man City. So that's gone. That's not going to happen. And it's going to be... It's now a battle to finish in the top 6, essentially. And I think, as I've said, the only way to get to the Champions League this year is to win the Europa League. So that will be our main focus. And that game is actually right after this, the first leg against AC Milan. So we will be showing you that. There won't be a game between now and the next episode. So, yeah. So what am I going to do for the highlight package? Here's a corner anyway for Wolves. Martinho's ball in, headed clear by Lenihan. Promise picks it up for Wolves. I thought Bogar dispossessed him. Is he not offside? I thought Martinho was miles offside. But there's Raul Jimenez with an effort. It was saved by Butland. And then he hit the post on the rebound, but it was offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. It is still 0-0. We're going to demand more from the boys. Come on, lads. Let's pick up a nice little win here at home and get back into the top 6. That'll be marvellous. Here's Bell. And of course, the aim for this 5-season save with Blackburn was to win the Premier League. And I think and what are we on, season 3 now? Header from Costa just wide. We're on season 3 now, and we're approaching the end of season 3. And I think if we're going to do it, we're going to have to be in the Champions League or out of Europe altogether, because I don't think it's possible with Europa League fixtures playing Thursday, Sunday to win the league. It's quite demanding. Well, of course it's possible, but it will be easier if we was in the Champions League or not in Europe at all. Raul Patricio launches a long one upfield looking for Jimenez. Maybe he was the big tall fella I was talking about, because he looks a bit of a giant up there. Poor touch there from Helder Costa. And Wolves are coming at us now. His Promise on the ball. We do look leggy from these highlights. Promise on the ball is a good ball. Is a good shot, but Butland saved comfortably. Half an hour gone. It is Blackburn 0, Wolves 0. We do finally look like we're going to have an opportunity here. Here's Nyambe. Good ball into Eze. Play one more. Why is that player not peeling off and creating space? Here is Eze. Again, Helder Costa. Turn and shoot, son. Helder Costa. He done exactly what his manager told him, and he pings it into the bottom corner, and we do lead 1-0. Bit harsh on Wolves considering how the highlights have gone, but it was a great finish, wasn't it? It's only his 3rd goal of the season. It feels like he scored many more goals than 3. Look at that power in that. The keeper didn't even attempt to dive. He was totally wrong-footed, but it's Blackburn 1, Wolves 0. And as it stands, we'll be 6th, but Tottenham will have a game in hand. And my cat is having a good wash, as you can probably hear his bells. Toby, can you please be quiet? I'm trying to film a video, and it's half time. He's being my assistant manager today. And let's tell the boys not to get complacent. He's still fidgeting around. Maybe I'd be a bit cleaner if I washed as long as a cat does. Anyway, 55 minutes on the clock. It's still 1-0 here at Ewood Park. Jimenez has picked up a yellow card. We have an opportunity here. Phillips' ball. Lenihan, surely he's going to score, but he doesn't. He hits the crossbar, and another chance goes begging for us. And it is still 1-0 as we approach the magic 65th minute, where I like to make my changes. I'm a minute over. Poor management. No consistency there. We're going to bring on Dak for Eze. We're going to bring on Silva for Armstrong as well. Make a couple of changes there in the forward line. Hopefully that will prompt us into scoring a second goal, because I feel like we need it, because Wolves aren't a bad team. They got Campbell in there, Gibbs, White, Zaha, Chowdhury, Martinho. It is a good side there at Wolves. They haven't ripped up their team much. They've signed some good quality players. 85th minute now, calls for another substitution. Just to time waste a little bit, we're going to bring on Davenport for Phillips, and that's because Davenport will be relied on in the next game against AC Milan. I didn't realise how close them games are to each other, because I wanted to give Davenport a run in the team. But it would have been silly to do that just one game before, and that is full time. We have won 1-0. It's been a very good episode for us. We've actually won 2 in the episode, which is nice. And as you can see there, above my head, we are 6th in the Premier League. Tottenham do have a game in hand on us. In fact, most teams do. But we've got a 10-point gap over 8th placed Everton. And we're going well. Maybe we can still target 5th. We definitely can't target 4th. Well, we could, but we're not going to actually finish in the top 4, especially with Arsenal between us as well. So if we can finish 6th, it's another fantastic season, especially with European football. So let's head to the schedule and prove to you the next game is AC Milan away, and then we have them again in 2 weeks' time in the return home leg. So what we'll do, we'll bring you back for, yes, the AC Milan game at the San Siro. So it's only 3 days, well, is it 10 days' time? Oh, it's got a nice little break before that game. So 10 days' time is AC Milan. Toby, will you stop washing? Your bell's really frustrating. And then we've got Bristol City and Bournemouth in between the other Milan games. So we will bring you back for AC Milan away and then Bristol City away in the Premier League. So guys, if you have enjoyed that, please leave a like on the video. If you haven't already done so, hit the red button below and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Reesy FC.